Hi, how's it going? My name is Alex Hammond and this is my presentation for implementing digital media. So let's begin. First we're going to look at the overview of the website. The topic of the group they decided to pick was Digital Marketing Company. The group decided to use Digital Vibration as its company name. The idea was to create a website that will pull users to it using social media as its pull factor. Objectives for the website. The use of social media to boost a newly created website means that the objectives for this website are to promote itself on the chosen social media websites. The group decided to use Facebook, Google Plus, and Twitter as those social media sites. These were chosen due to their high profile on the internet, the vast database of users, and the free available web tools used to monitor these accounts. Next is the review of the website. Let's take a look at the website. The website has a nice clean layout page for the home page. This means that the front page of the website is not overbearing and is straight to the point after welcoming the user. Having a plugin to Twitter on the account that was created for this website means the impression the company gives is hip or with it on the internet. The website also has an emailing newsletter that will keep the user up to date with new posts if they choose so. The only other page is the blog page. The blog page has all the newly created content, to which we hope is one of the main reasons that people will visit our site. Next we will take a look at the stats for the website using Google Analytics. Google Analytics bounce rate report of the website. Take a look at the bounce rate. This is the percentage of visitors who come to your website and leave without viewing any other pages on your site. The average bounce rate is 66%. This means that 66% of people who come to this website leave after only viewing the page they entered on, whether it was the home page or the blog page. I believe that 66% is not too bad for the website, but is only starting out, and definitely leaves room for improvement in the future. Here we have the age graph. Found the material to their liking. The age graph shows what ages found the material to their liking. Means that the website can focus either its new content on promoting towards the 18 to 24 year olds and 25 to 30 year olds, or try improving the material towards the 55 year olds. Visitor graph. The visitor graph shows a range of tabs such as sessions, new users, bounce rate, pages, page session averages, and a few more. The graph shows that we are retaining 22% of our users and an average page being read is 4 minutes, which is not too bad. The people who usually come leave soon after with a bounce rate of 85%, but the bounce rate is 0% for those who have stayed, which is brilliant. Next is the browsers used. Here is a graph for what browsers are being used by our users that visit our site. As the data shows, 89% of the users are using Google Chrome and 11% are using Internet Explorer. Keep this in mind, as certain plugins and other coding features may not work or look different on one browser than on the other. Next, we're having a look at the devices used. The graph of the devices shows what users are using to visit your site. There is an overwhelming use of desktop compared to mobile, with 89% with desktop and 11% mobile users. Keep in mind that your site should be as mobile friendly as it can be, so not to deter any new users. Next, let's take a look at social media. The social media platforms that we will pick for this website are Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. An icon was created for this company and applied to each one of the social media accounts. So now let's go take a look at Twitter. Here's a view of Twitter's page. Twitter has had 10 tweets and 2 followers. Twitter focused on posting about web analytics and tools that could be used by people using web analytics to promote and handle their website. Next, let's have a look at Facebook. Facebook has had 7 posts and 44 likes on its page. Next, let's have a look at Google+. Google Plus is still in its developing phase, but it is there. Next is the analysis of SEO. So let's check out what Twitter has first. As you can see, Twitter results are shown to us as engagements and impressions. Impressions are how many times your tweet has been seen. As the graph shows, the tweet that the description of 5 tips for email marketing received the greatest yield with 70 impressions. It also has the greatest engagement amongst the tweets with 2 retweets. Now let's take a look at Facebook. Just like we do with Twitter, we're using the tools for Facebook is giving us 2. As the image shows, the Facebook page has 44 likes, and with the week alone it has 19 post reach and 1 engagement. That means 19 people had the post shown to them, and 19 of them, 1, had an engagement with the link. That seems to have a low return for 19 shown, and this may be due to the need for more original and structured content for the Facebook posts. As you can see on this graph, between the 15th of May and the 11th of June, we had 29 people reached and 38 post engagements. This is more like the results we'd like to see, as it shows that the posts are being interacted with and exceeding 29 people. Therefore, that could be returning users to the page, which is exactly what we wanted. The next slide is SEO tool, which is Sprout Social. Sprout Social was used for Facebook and Twitter accounts, but let's stick to just the Facebook results. The slide shows that overall impressions were 1,273. These impressions were generated by 791 users. The graph also shows that the impressions and users were generated with tabs such as organic, viral, and paid. As you can see from that, the website did not use any cash to pull users to its page. Next, we have recommendations and reflections. Well, first of all, the group would need to structure their work better. The website on Weebly needs to be updated with better tags and meta description. Twitter needs more hashtags, and there wasn't enough of them to generate more impressions. The Google Plus account needs to be populated and implemented accordingly to the website. The Facebook posts need to be more relevant with more original content. Also, a loss was not being able to implement Keyword Planner, as it does yield interesting results that would have helped promote the business. I would like to thank you for listening to our presentation, and have a great day.